It's another delicious snow cake. I hope nobody takes. Arr!
You ready?
Big news. What?
Seriously?
No pigs yet.
What? What was he doing?
Wow.
Bring him on. Beautiful.
When do I get some snow cake? Well, I can just give you the recipe. Oh, sweet. Okay, what is it? Live somewhere where it gets cold and wait a while. Leafs win their fourth straight game, defeating the San Jose Sharks 4-2. And San Jose's game plan was clear: get to the Leafs early. They've been on the road for a while, they played the night before, and they're getting used to the 3-hour time difference. And you saw that right away, the Sharks out shooting the Leafs 13-8 in the first period. And for Sharks fans, they've had nothing but bad news lately, but this is good news. Patrick Marleau getting his 16th of the season. Leafs don't make it any easier on themselves, though, taking 4 minor penalties in just 4 minutes and 31 seconds in the middle of the second. The first of those 4 penalties, Colton Orr goes off for kneeing Logan Couture. And the big question after the game was it intentional? I'm going to argue no. Colton Orr's legs stay straight. He doesn't go hunting. Logan Couture's the one who moves, and I got to admit, it looked ugly. And Couture, one of the NHL's hottest rookies, certainly a Calder candidate, leaving the game and did not return. And you never want to see any player go down like that, let alone a rookie, but apparently it's just a deep bruise. You know, hockey's a tough sport when you can say something like just a deep bruise. But speaking of rookies, James Reimer and the Leafs penalty kill were fantastic killing off the penalties. Leafs facing 21 shots in the second period. Blackjack! And keep in mind, the Leafs are killing these off without a key penalty killer, Frederick Schustrom, in the lineup. He only played 3 minutes in this one. He left pretty banged up. But the Sharks clearly missing Logan Couture because they just can't get it done on the power play. The Sharks had every opportunity to head into the third period 2-3, 4-0, and they couldn't seize it. So we head into the third. Tyler Bozak sets up Phil Kessel, who waits. Oh, that's interesting. Waits. And then eventually shoots on Antti Niemi, scores, tying the game up at 1. Such patience, waits for Niemi to go down, gets all the way around him, gets around the stick check, almost misses, but it goes in. Give him 5 goals in his last 4 games. Phil the Thrill is back. And assuming anyone in today's NHL could maintain a goal per game pace is ridiculous, but some consistency would be great from Kessel. Because hey, he's got goals in 4 straight, and the Leafs have won 4 straight. Just a few minutes after that, Niklas Wallin takes out Christopher Stieg, and the Leafs are on the power play. This is the part where the Sharks wish they took advantage of theirs in the second, because Clark MacArthur, this is the part where I skedaddle, pulls out Excalibur on the backhand, and the Leafs are up 2-1. Is it safe to come back? Sure. But just a minute 5 after that, the Sharks finally solve Reimer after a frustrating second period. Patrick Marleau with his second of the game, again assisted by Joe Thornton. And it's a good thing Marleau scoring because Danny Heatley was completely neutralized against the Leafs, with Luke Schenn rocking him and Dion Phaneuf absolutely destroying him. Dion Phaneuf does whiff on a few hits. He makes his fair share of mistakes. The other team always knows when he's on the ice because at any given moment that little radar can go off. And then speaking of Dion, the Leafs not on a power play, but it sure looks like it. Colby Armstrong passes it to seemingly no one at the blue line. Then Phaneuf just comes flying in. Dion, smash! Blasts it from the point. Daryl Boyce with the great screen in front of Niemi. Carl Gunnarsson tips it, his second of the season, and the Leafs are up 3-2. Now, the Sharks outshooting the Leafs in every period of this game, including the third period, but in the first period, 13 shots. Second period, 21 shots. Third period, just 8. And with Clark MacArthur busting out Excalibur for the empty netter, said it was okay to come back! That means the Leafs scored 4 goals on 6 shots in the third period alone. And with that, Ron Wilson, who sits 7th all-time in wins, wins his 600th NHL game as head coach in the Shark Tank. Now look, the Leafs have struggled for most of the season, and it's been really frustrating. And there's been a lot of people saying, oh, fire Wilson, he sucks. But 600 NHL wins and 7th all-time? Sure, whatever you say, bud. Now, there are legitimate arguments that people have made against Ron Wilson, but to say he sucks, it's just dumb. And now I'd like to end the video in a similar way that I ended last video, talking about the Leafs call-ups. Now, Daryl Boyce hasn't been great on faceoffs since he's been called up, but he was a key part of Carl Gunnarsson's game-winning goal against the Sharks, and he has 4 points in 7 games. Joey Krabs, 6 assists in 10 NHL games this season, and he's assisted on Phil Kessel's last 2 goals. And James Rhyme Time, Buster Rhymes, Optimus Rhyme, James Reimer, wow! He stopped 40 of 42 in this one. He's only allowed 10 goals in 5 starts so far this season, stopped 178 of 188 shots for a .947 save percentage and a 1.92 goals against average. Now, with Jaguar coming back, to carry 3 goalies would be really weird, but how on earth do you send those numbers, those results down? So question of the game, what do you think is going to happen? Personally, and I know it's weird to carry 3 goalies, but I just couldn't. Add me to leafspace.com, add me as a friend on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at Steve_Dangle, check out stevedangle.com, and I will see you later. Hey, Mr. MacArthur, just an assist next time, please.